Hey there friends, welcome back to We Do It Outdoors. I am back out at that property. You can see the Lakeside property that I started last week. It was really high. I think I cut it at 3.5 inches last time. It's still pretty tall. It looked horrible after we were done mowing. It's not too bad now, but this spot right here behind this house, this is the tallest, and going down towards the lake is really tall. But down there along the driveway, and there's a barn over there, it's not so bad. It doesn't seem to grow so much. It looks pretty good. I cut it at 2 3/4 inch, and it looks good. Back here I've got it at 3 1/4. It's cutting a lot better. It's gonna take probably 3 or 4 mows before it really starts looking good again. But I mean, that's the kind of things you run into when, you know, it's now, I think it's the 7th of May, and this is only the second time it's been mowed yet this season. So overall, it's not horrible. It'll look really good when it's all done. I'll try to get a picture what it looks like afterwards. It's gonna be clumpy. It rained all stinking night last night again. It's supposed to be really nice today. You can see the sun's out, so hopefully everything will dry up pretty good for the rest of the yards. No one is in this home, so that kind of gives me some leeway to leave it a little clumpy here and there instead of having to mow it 2 or 3 times and trying to blow everything away. If someone had lived here, I'd really have to go through it really good. But luckily, right now it's vacant. It's a rental, and I don't have to worry about it a whole lot. So I wanted to give you guys an update on that, on how it looks. I don't know if you can really tell how tall it is. But it's still pretty tall. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'll get mowing with it. And like I said, I'll try to either take a picture or a real short video after I'm done, so you guys can see it, what it looks like, kind of things that, you know, if you're just starting out, some of the struggles that you have when something hasn't been mowed until late in the season. So alright guys, stay tuned. I'm gonna try to bust this out real quick. Okay, so same property, the Lakeside property. Here's the road. It looks horrible. It's got a ditch down in there, and it's really wet, so it's like really high. I cut it on 3 1/2, and it still looks bad. He's Mr. Helper's on there right now. He wanted to play around for a little bit, so I let him. Then when he's done, I'm going to take the grass and I'm just going to keep going this way, blow it over to the fence, and the same way I'm going to just keep coming up, turn around, come up, turn around, blow it over the fence, make it look nice. Up against the road, it's not that bad. I was able to blow a good bit of it down towards the fence. It looks pretty good. But over here, this looks really nice. I thought it was going to be a little bit shaggier than what it is, but it actually turned out really nice. And this is at 3 1/4, and I didn't have to blow it over to the sides or anything. But like I said, it's a little bit shadier over here. You can see all the trees in the house, and like the barn and stuff, it's all cast in shadows, so it doesn't seem to grow as bad. But over there where he's at, man, it's still crazy tall. He's got it on I think it's on 3 1/2 there too, and you can just see it. You can just see it plowing through. So we're going to do the same thing up against the start at the edge of the house, and try to blow it down the hill some, and then the same way here, blow it up like up towards that fence. That's just the old pasture field. They don't want nothing done with that in there. And but this is neat. This looks like one of them old time fountains. Looks like there might have been like a statue or something sitting on that centerpiece. There's a hole in the middle for the water, but it's pretty neat looking. I don't know, probably take a lot to get it back to where it was, but yeah, as you can see, it's rough looking over there. And then all this is really super high down in there, but we're going to try to clean it up as much as we can, at least around the actual house. So, you know, if people are coming to look to rent the place out, you know, at least around the actual house and the buildings and the driveway, it looks really presentable. And there's a spot down there, you can see there's a little dock, goes out into the water. I mowed around it really good and blew it away, so it's nice and clear. So if they wanted to go fishing or something, they're not walking, you know, through all this mess. So but yeah, I just wanted to give you an update on that. It's about 9:30 now. We got here at 9, so it's definitely going a lot faster. Still having to go a little bit slower. Plus, like I said, once we have to blow everything over to the side, and same thing here, and same thing down there, it's going to take a little extra time. But you know, that's no big deal. We'll be able to get it out looking really good. So I'm just glad this one's every week and not every 2 weeks, because it'd look horrible all year long. So, well, that's that, guys, for this place. This is my cemetery day. I'll show you 2 of the cemeteries that I didn't get to show you last week. And I still have that other Lakeside property. I won't really go over that. Again, there isn't much to see there. We do have to do a quote for a place, so I'm kind of curious to see how much of a hayfield it looks like, because he said he had 2 mowers and they both blew up and he's tired of messing with it, so it's hard to tell. But when we get there, I'll walk around, show you guys how tall it is, and I'll call the guy and give him my bid, whatever it is. I haven't even seen it yet, so I'm kind of scared to see what it looks like. But yeah, just hang on, guys, and we're gonna go finish this place up, and I will show you the other 2 cemeteries that I wasn't able to show you last week, show you the size of them and everything. And so hang on tight. Hey there, friends. I am at the cemetery that I didn't get to show you guys last week. As you can see, it's not real big. It doesn't take too long. About 40 minutes or so to do this. And then this little bit right here. It's not too bad. Stones are kind of all over the place in spots here, but not near as bad as that bigger one. We're getting ready to do it next. I might show you a little bit more of it. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It is crazy windy. Trying to block as much wind from the microphone as I can. So hopefully you guys can hear me. But yeah, I'm not gonna get too crazy showing you guys much about this. Just wanted to let you see, you know, how much there is. I don't know what that is. Just some little township building. But yeah, we'll pick up at the next cemetery, the bigger one. that you guys did see last week, and I'll show you a little bit more around it. I'm going to let Mr. Helper mow it, and I'll be able to walk around with the weed eater and show you some spots. So I will see you at the next spot. Alright guys, we're back at the big cemetery, and I want to show you guys this hill. It's pretty steep. Mr. Helper's on right there. I had a video of me mowing it last week, and I wanted to show you guys that it's got a pretty good grade onto it. But I think it hugs it pretty good. You gotta loop around. You can't really go back and forth on it because the front end wants to slide down. But yeah, we're just out here at the cemeteries trying to make them look good for Mother's Day that's coming up Sunday. Going to get this done, blow off all the stones, make them look all good, trim everything up real nice, make sure we spend the extra time on everything. But yeah, you can see there's a headstone there. They're kind of scattered all over. Some are all bunched up. That 60-inch deck, when they're all out of line like that, you have a heck of a time trying to get in between, try to get as close as you can to cut down on weed eating, but a lot of times it's impossible to do. It's like right there, straight ahead where that flag is. There's 1, 2, 3, there's 4, 5, 6, 7 headstones all in a big bunch, and you can't get the mower in there, so you have to weed eat that whole area, and just stuff like that. It takes up a lot of extra time. And then all the decorations. There really isn't a lot here, and some of them are really nice. They've got those planters, and they sit them up on the headstone, so that makes it really nice for weed eating. But a lot of people, they just stick the like the decorations and stuff right in the ground, right next to it, and you gotta pull them, because if you don't weed eat around it, then the grass is taller than the decorations, and that looks even worse. But I want to try to get another video of him trying to come up this slope, just so you guys can see how steep it really is. Try to zoom in a little bit for you guys. He's down towards the bottom. It's not bad down there, but once you start getting up between where he is and that stone right there, it really starts getting hairy. But that Kubota, it does pretty good. It's a Z725, 60-inch, 25 Kohler on it. Does really good. So yeah, that's about it for this one. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting weed eating. It's getting late. It's about 1:30 now. Still got a lot more to do. Still got 2 more cemeteries, a house to bid on, and then another house that's every 2 weeks, and it's always a hayfield and takes forever. So all right guys, I will show you the one that we're bidding on, show you, who knows how high it is. The guy said that both of his mowers blew up, so it's hard to tell. And I'll let you guys know what I'm gonna actually bid on it. Try to give you an idea. I'll walk around with the camera, show all the things that need to be weed eated, and stuff like that. So But alright guys, here's one last shot of Mr. Helper sideways on the hill. And I will catch you at the next place where I'm going to bid. Hey guys, I am at my other cemetery. This is another big one. You can see not many stones over on this section. Good bit over there, but Mr. Helper sees something. He's waving. But there's a good bit over there, but the rows are straight. Awesome. But it just goes to the church, straight back, and then all this, and then a little bit just on the other side of the church, and then on this left side of the fence, just one swipe all the way down the fence. So it's not bad here. This one's really nice. Stripe's really nice. Make all the rows look really good because they're all nice and straight. So if you guys are ever, hopefully you can hear me. It's windy. But if you guys are ever looking to do cemeteries and you go and put bids on them, if you're first starting out, sometimes you got to take what you get. But try to look for, some like this where it's not cluttered. Like you can see, they're nice and spaced out. The mower can go right in between them perfect. I've got a 60-inch and it goes in between them just fine. No problem at all. So he's an odd duck. But yeah, if I definitely recommend you guys pick up some cemeteries. They're really not as bad as what you think. Once you get used to them, you learn where all the stones are, get you a system down. Like those stones over there, you can shoot up one straight line and then turn around, come right back down, up and down. It makes it so much faster and so much easier to do it that way. So, but yeah. Go out and get you some cemeteries. It's a good experience. Just keep an eye on the stones. Make sure you don't hit any. Chip them or bump them, knock them over, tear up your deck, or really don't want to bust a stone, because that could be expensive. Luckily, so far, haven't had anything like that happen. I've bumped a few here and there, but never damaged anything. You're gonna have that when you're turning into some of the tight spots, but no big deal. But yep, this is the last cemetery that you guys haven't seen. You've seen them all now. Let me know what you think about these, or if you guys have any cemeteries, send some pictures, or if you guys have any success with any kind of cemeteries that you guys do or anything like that, let me know in the comments. And stay tuned, because we'll be going to the place I'm going to be putting a bid on today, right after we get done with this one. We'll only be here about another 15 minutes or so. He doesn't have very many more to do, just this little bit, and there's a couple up there. So hang on guys, and we'll meet you at the next place that I'm going to put a bid on. Alright guys, I'm at this place I'm doing a bid on. I got it. The grass is a little tall. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, so that makes me happy. There's a lot of junk in the yard though I'll have to clean up, but yeah, I just wanted to show you this. It's not real bad. It's just a little bit over here. You can see where he already made a swipe over there, and then there's the house, and then in the front a little bit. It's not really that bad at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and start weed eating. Mr. Helper's getting busy mowing. and it'll be every 2 weeks. That's the one bad thing. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's pretty easy to manage. So all right guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Subscribe for more content. Give me a like if you like the video. Leave me some comments, ask me some questions, and I will catch you next time guys. Thanks.